Welcome to another episode of Hidden Heritage, where we follow the breadcrumbs to discover more evidence of who were the only American Indians that inhabited the Americas, and that are still here till this day. Now, before we dive into the rabbit hole of truth, if you are new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you'll be informed about our next upcoming episode. If you are already subscribed, welcome back to the channel, and thank you once again for your unwavering support. Please continue to like, comment, and share so more people can witness the truth. Let's dive in. American Indian symbolism in the 18th and 19th century. Let's start here. You see an American Indian right here in feathered headdress, right? So let's pan in or pan out, I should say. See as much as we can see. Let me get the pointer real quick. And even there's two people down here hunting, and it says, an emblem of America. All right, so let's read what it says about this guy right here on the right. All right, so come up here. Take it from the top. And we're going to pan down. All right, you see, okay, emblem of America. You see the price, so you know it's legit, authentic, right? So we're going to keep on going, and then we're going to read it. And then it has the emblem of America. This is what we're looking at, right? America, with conservation on top edge and area, about an inch square just below hand. Several short, repaired, closed tiers. Others not examined out of matching frames. All right, so around this time frame, okay? Okay? I think that's the start of the 19th century, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so a set of allegorical representation of the four major continents where we're referring to America. The figure of America holds a flag and stands with an American Indian child. All right, obviously, that's a man. That's like one of their ways to dehumanize us. Is they have to call us something in there that we're not exactly in order to put us down, you know. But, as you can see, that is our correct. Excuse me. That is our correct identity right here. All right? You see the price, all right? So what we're saying and showing time and time again is that you would not be able to put another identity here for the most part and get what top dollar. You know, you wouldn't be able to put, let's say the names. You wouldn't be able to put Black American Indian or Black American. You wouldn't be able to put more. You wouldn't be able to put Israelite or Hebrew or Jew or original or Tamarian or Amarucan or any kind of name that doesn't tie you to the land. Okay? That's why it's called America Indian. That's why they're selling these maps for 3,800 euros and 4,000 euros and, you know, 4,000 pounds and dollars and stuff like that. Because of the authenticity of the identity tied to the land, all right? So I'm going to just say some more stuff going down here, all right? So right here, American Indian, that is our correct identity because we are living in the now, all right? So we have another one. This one we had to turn to artificial intelligence to try to get a rundown. But you see the man again. The American flag over here. American flag over there. You see the feather headdress, okay? And now we scroll. You see America. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Again, 18th century, all right? So let's see when we ask artificial intelligence with the identity of these people, all right? So here we are. So here we are, in this artwork titled America 1803. It identifies the identities of the two central figures, can be interpreted symbolically. The woman holding the flag represents Columbia, a personification of America that was common in early American art and literature. She symbolizes liberty, freedom, and the ideals of the United States, okay? United States, the company, not America, us. However, you have the actual person they have to sit next to in order to cloak themselves in our identity. So the seated child with the feathered headpiece that is synonymous with being an Indian, all right? likely represents an American Indian figure used to symbolize the indigenous peoples of the Americas. Again, for anyone that needs a refresher, the definition of indigenous attached to a country means that, and that's it. There is no such thing as an Afro-Indigenous person or an indigenous person from America that migrated from another continent. If anyone migrate from another country, they are still of that continent. So this would have been an indigenous person from said continent. We can't go to Japan in 500 years from now and still call ourselves indigenous people of Japan. We are still indigenous to the Americas. That's why our identity tells us where we came from. So, America, India, that's why we are the American Indian. All right, so we have another American Indian in the background, okay? They just removed the headdress, but this is America. The person in the background is the Indian. They just removed the headdress. All right. So check this out, right? You see? Headdress phenotype, kilt around the waist with feathers. Look at the American emblem with the stripes, red and white stripes, and the stars. And right here, a turkey, right? It wasn't a bald eagle yet. It wasn't a bald eagle yet. It was a turkey. And you see, says America. Oh, pardon me. I didn't think we did a close-up so you guys can see. Sorry. So we're going over this. The hair. Okay, hair. Phenotype. Facial features. Skin complexion. Body type. All right, so let me see if we can get a close-up. Okay, but that is us. All right. So this is another version. See if we want to get a close-up there as well. It says sold, but this one doesn't look as good as the one at the top. All right, so let's see. We have to put it to AI to see. Excuse me. All right. So we asked, what is the identity of these two symbolisms? These images symbolize allegorical representations of America. So we can just kind of skip over the woman, because we know we're not. She's not but it says the Greco-Roman dress, European artistic style she wears. So all right, and then the second one is the indigenous companion. The figure to her left depicted with feathers, and native attire symbolizes the American Indian, representing the indigenous peoples of the Americas. This imagery highlights the European perspective of viewing indigenous cultures as integral to the land, yet positioned in a supporting or subordinate, like we said earlier, they always have to say something like American Indian child or some weird dehumanizing nonsense. All right? So position in a supporting or subordinate role to the central classical figure. These artistic representations were common in the 18th and 19th century. European and American art, often created to convey political or cultural ideals, with the New World allegorical figures reflect both idealized European interpretations of America and their interaction with indigenous symbolism. All right. So this was just brought to my attention. This is something that we found. We want to show it to you guys kind of off topic. Let's check it out. A quick reminder to please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you. All right. So we're going to scroll to the bottom so you can see the book reference. All right. America on that door, Christopher Columbus. The care that 1894. And again in 1959. Oh, that's the year. I don't know. Anyway, so we can pay particular attention to the feather headdress, what they are wearing. The American Indians, even the main person in the middle, is wearing one feather. Their hair is braided. Okay, so we're going to scroll down. We're looking for how the Indians. American Indians are the only people wearing a gold around their upper arm and wrist, and on their lower extremities, their legs. Even this is gold right here with the feathers. That's what we're doing. And we're going to check out the other countries to compare, to draw a comparison again. Real quick gold down here as well, lower extremities below the knee, and around the ankles gold. All right, so we go down. We check out Senegal, Gambia, when it was one. And you see there's no feather headdress, right? No gold around the arm for those folks. All right. The men, they have this red hats. All right. Red shoes. No feathers, no headdress, no gold on any of their upper or lower extremities. As far as arms and legs, same with the men, no feather headdress. All right, no feather, kilts around the waist, like you see up here. All right, no feather kilts for the folks from Senegal or Gambia. And now we coming over to Congo. All right, we take a look at the inhabitants. Even here, this person was there from 1484 to 1485. So that's even before 1492. And again, there's no feather headdress, just red hats. No feather headdress, no kilts, no gold on their arms or legs. All right, different people altogether. All right. Even here, it has some issues with the waterfalls, it seems. And even in Sudan, right? Sudan? We just came from Congo. Sudan, the inhabitants are dressed different from the American Indians. No gold around their arms or legs, just red shoes, like a reddish hat. Turbans, they're dressed from head to toe. All right, in white garment. So, and we also have sources, several sources that indicate America-India was around during the same time as Hindustan/Bharat. All right, and we will put that video at the end of this videos. So you guys can either get a refresher or check it out for the first time if you haven't seen it. Again, the people from Senegal and Gambia looked dressed different from the American Indians, just like people from Congo and Sudan. We're different. We did not come from anywhere else, but where we are now. And real quick, before we move on, I want to run down this turkey thing. So this could be either a turkey or a bald eagle. So let's run it down real quick. Here's a map of the West Indies, and they have a turkey as their forefront for their, I guess whatever you want to call this right here. So this is a turkey. So we was like, I wonder where a continent is a turkey from, right? See the individuals here dressed as Indians in our likeness. Skin complexion, body type, headdress. All right. The hair, skin complexion, body type, right? So we ask AI real quick. Artificial intelligence, turkey, and bald eagle are indigenous to which continent? Both the turkey and the bald eagle are indigenous to North America. All right. Then we tried to ask Google same question, and we came up upon this. All right. So come here and send eagle versus turkey. America's first bird controversy. Did you know that the original choice for America's national symbol was not the bald eagle? Find out which bird it was and how the eagle was chosen. And then you come down here and see both of them right here. And then nations often adopt animals as symbols. So England has this lion. Hindustan is peacock and afternoon. July 4th, 1776. Just after the signing of the Declaration of Independence, the Continental Congress appointed a committee made up of Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and Benjamin Franklin to select a design for an official national seal. The three patriots had different ideas, and none of them included the bald eagle. They finally agreed on a drawing of the woman Liberty, holding a shield to represent the states. But the members of Congress weren't inspired by the design, and they consulted with this guy, an artist who produced a new design that included a golden eagle, because the golden eagle also flew over European nations. However, the federal lawmaker specified that the bird in the seal should be an American bald eagle. On this date, They approved the design that we recognize today. At the time, the new nation was still at war with England, and a fierce-looking bird seemed to be an appropriate emblem. But from the start, the eagle was a controversial choice. Franklin scowled at it. "For my part," he declared, "I wish the eagle had not been chosen as a representative of this country. He is a bird of bad moral character. He does not get his living. Honestly, you may have seen him perch in some dead tree, where too lazy to fish for himself. He watches the labor of the fishing hawk, and what the diligent bird has at length taken a fish, and is bearing it to his nest for his young one. The bald eagle pursues him and takes the fish. With all this injustice, he is never in good case. Some people have since questioned whether the bald eagle would have been chosen to adorn the seal by the national nation not being at war. A year after the Treaty of Paris ended a conflict with Great Britain, Franklin argued that the turkey would have been a more appropriate symbol, a much more respectable bird, and a true native of America. He pointed out, Franklin conceived that the turkey was a little vain and silly, but maintained that it was nevertheless a bird of courage that would not hesitate to attack a grenadier of the British Guards who should presume to invade his farmyard with a red coat on. Congress was not convinced, however. The eagle remained our national symbol. In truth, both the turkey and the eagle are native to the Americas. But if the issue is a bird that represents our nation, Americans can't really lay an exclusive claim to either species, since both are not traditionally ranged in Canada and Mexico. One with a feather kilt around the waist, and the other one has the bow and a quiver of arrows. As you can see the facial features phenotype, and see the hair. Let's see if we can get a closer look right here. But luckily, none of these are really the real, or at least none of these, the V's, the woman, none of these women in these emblems of America are actually the emblem of America. So we're going to put that at the end screen, so you guys can check it out. And this is what they look like. All right, right here. This is the real. We have two versions of this. We're going to put it in the end screen for you to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you'll be informed about our next upcoming episode. Please take care of yourself. Please take care of each other. Much love and adoration of American Indians. Peace.